This holiday season, think before you gift and make sure you gift responsibly.
Yeah, Anita Pinder is the executive director of the Way Back In. She joins us now to talk about the statewide campaign to raise awareness about problem gambling. Welcome back. Good to have you.
Thank you.
This is a tough time of year, right? People are getting stocking stuffers that could be gambling. You've got all the football on. You've got college stuff going on.
Oh yeah, it's busy. It's busy, and we're getting together. We're spending more time with family, and we are like at the 0 hour right now, right? So we're closing out on the holidays, and we're like, hey, what can I get? And you're like, gift cards, stocking stuffers, maybe scratch offs, and we're like, please think before you do.
So who do you give those things to, or who can you give those things to?
Yeah, so majority of adults do not. Based on a study in 2020 in Illinois, 90% of people in Illinois do not have a gambling problem, but we know that about 4% do and about 6% are at risk. And we do know that children, so 18 and under for any lottery-related ticket and 21 and over for any gambling venues up to and including sports betting is a definitely no. And we do know that anyone who starts, the younger you start, the more likely you are to develop a problem. We know the magic age is about 12, though 21 again for sports betting, so we don't want to do anything before 21, but we definitely want to be very cautious when you're talking about little kids.
So when we're talking about adults, when do we kind of, see those signs? Like, what are some giveaways that,
so
someone we love might be having problems?
Right. So with adults or with teens, young adults, even kids, you're going to start noticing like a preoccupation and really being very vested and almost obsessive about the sport. So it doesn't just become about we're all together, it's the holidays, we're watching the Bears, we're all cheering, we're all excited when they win. It is really narrowing down, zeroing in, and you will see that they're not really invested and they're not really engaged in the festivities. They're just very engaged perhaps with their phone. And then we see some aggression, some anger, a lot of frustration, because majority of the time you are losing more than you can afford. And really remembering that with any kind of gambling, especially sports betting, it really just needs to be about fun. It is not about fun, so you're probably not going to win.
Talk a little bit about the partnership to reduce gambling harm in youth, because there's a partnership now with some of the colleges, correct?
Yes. So with many of the colleges here in the state of Illinois, and we are able to expand that, we're making sure that we're including their athletes, and we're making sure that we're including the athletes in that positive messaging and a messaging about prevention underage. As well as the colleges themselves are doing a lot of the promotions, the education, and the prevention on youth gambling. So a lot of athletes, have that pressure often to be involved or engaged, and we want to make sure that the athletes are also protected because they are protected by rules in the NCAA. And then we're also involved in the IHSA, making sure that the younger athletes and their parents are aware of sometimes the danger of sports betting and what can result in kind of the lack of scholarships or the lack of being able to participate in the sport.
Tell us about this public art competition, too, that you've got going on.
Yes, so now in our 4th year, and it keeps growing year over year, we really want to make sure that we encourage. So as we're saying, perhaps maybe limit or eliminate some of your gambling, we want to give you something positive. And so we are introducing art. And this year we're doing art in all forms, so not just kind of paint on paper, but written word, music, perhaps a video that somebody has. So we're including all forms of art, 14 and above. So we have 14 to 21 in our youth category and 21 and above for our adult category. The deadline will be to submit by March 31st, and then the winners will be announced at the Illinois Council on Problem Gambling Conference.
Oh, that is fantastic. Anita, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. It's very important this time of year.
Absolutely.
If you or a loved one is struggling with gambling addiction, make sure to reach out to the Way Back In during their Are You Really Winning campaign. Visit the site at areyourreallywinning.com or give them a call. The number's right there on your screen.